Oh my goodness, I'm looking rough. Hi everybody, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review on, oh my God, on 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. Season 4, Episode 4, A Break is Necessary. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the channel. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with your auntie for the long haul, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. This episode was off the hizzle for shizzle my nizzle. Oh my God. It was so much that happened in this particular episode that I was like, you know what? I cannot go to bed. I am beat, worn out, tired, sunburned, and some more. But I am here to do this review and take my fat old heinously. As you all can see, I am in my new home and I am so happy to be here. Thank you for everybody who has been patient while I have moved and transitioned and all of that kind of stuff. But anyway, without further ado, y'all, we're going to go ahead on and get into this episode. I hope my moderators are out here tonight because it was the season finale of Game of Thrones, so I'm sure people are acting, a little crazy tonight. Y'all, okay, let's go ahead on and start off with Ashley. Let's get her on out the way, okay? Can we get her out the way? Say we can get this out the way. So, we see the episode and they ain't playing the fitness. They probably got a black card, you know what I'm saying, $20 a month. So both of them can work out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, or maybe they paying the $10 a month and she in there, on a little guest visit, whatever. But we see that Ashley is still mad at Big Sack. You know what I'm saying? Little Sack, Big Sack. She's still mad. And it ain't nothing that she could do about this. I mean, what can she, the man had been on, you know what I'm saying? He done been online. He done been, swiping left and swiping right. And it is what it is. She says she's still mad with him about, being on Tinder and everything and calling the girl to the house and everything. And Big Sack, Little Sack is like, basically I have to play it like here. I gotta keep myself in control. And, I can't flare off because I need my adjustment in status. And so I'm gonna get along to get along and I'm gonna play along with this. But really, for real, I'm not feeling this chick either. I'm ready for some new blood, and I'm ready to do the damn thing. I'm ready to swipe left and swipe right. I'm ready to, shake and bake and do what I gotta do out here in America. So, Jay was like, hey, I can go and live with my brother. And she was like, no, you ain't gonna do that. So of course, as we all know, last week she had this little fake date, right? Where she went out and was faking and everything. And, Jay is a little mad about it. Jay not mad about it because he cared anything about her. Jay mad because he didn't get that adjustment of status. See, really, for real, he just playing the game. We know how them Jamaicans do. Okay, so he's playing the game. He's trying to play it cool because he really need what he need from her. And you know what? She knows it, but she likes it. See, she fell in love with the big sack, the little sack. She fell in love with it, the heavy sack, the weak sack, the light sack, the extra light sack. She fell in love with that. And so for her, this is a type of she on that get back. But you know what? When a man don't care anything about you, ain't nothing you can do to, to get back, for the get back with the get back. So she tells Jay, while they in Planet Fitness, that her and her girlfriends, are going to New York and she's going to do the girl trip. And so, Jay was like, dang, you didn't even ask me. You just straight was like, I'm going. So, for her, she's finding pleasure in this. And so, she's like, yeah, I'm going with the girls. I just need some time away and all of that kind of stuff. So Jay, being, the heavy sack, little sack, big sack, small sack, medium sized sack, light sack, extra small sack. This is an opportune moment for him to go ahead on and do what he got to do for a couple of days. See, you think you hurting him, but for real, you not hurting him. So, she goes to, New York and everything with her girls because she says she want to sit down with her girls and have a little conversation, back and forth. And she said that, she want to be free of Jay and she want to do, pop some bottles, go hang out in club and all of that. So we see them in the hotel, full grown, rusty tail ass women staying in the same hotel, ain't got enough money, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and get your own suite, knock on the door, because I saw all the chicks, coming up there dragging their bags and everything, they was dragging all their bags, and I'm sitting there to myself thinking, well, I mean, damn. Y'all all staying in the same room? Ain't that many suites in New York, but okay. So, they in New York, they doing what they do. And so we see, Ashley popping bottles and everything. And they go downstairs into a little lounge. Now, Brandy got her little, New York cap on. Her other little girlfriend's looking cute, but Brandy looking a little thugged out. So I'm like, Brandy, go ahead. Let me see what Brandy gonna do. Brandy did exactly what I expected her to do. Brandy was laughing at her. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, go back and look at the clip. Brandy think this is the funniest thing that has happened since Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus. Brandy is laughing up. What kind of friend is that? Go ahead, Brandy. So Ashley is sitting there. She's telling the girls about, what happened on Tinder and everything. And in the meantime, TLC, TLC, let me tell you something. We have a relationship with one another like we not breaking up. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me put my glasses on so I can say thank you properly. Thank you so much, Tanya Brennan, for the $2 super chat. Love your 90-day reviews. Hugs. XOXO. Love you too, boo. I'm looking a little rough tonight, but it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. So, TLC, we not going to break up. Like at first I thought I was going to break up with you, TLC, but I can't. Because you made sure that you kept that mofo camera on Brandy. And I don't know if y'all picked it up. I don't know if y'all picked up the clues. Remember when I was saying that, you know what? You got to go back to the videos from last year to pick up on why I was so thrilled to see TLC show Brandy's expressions. Brandy was laughing like a mofo. Brandy thought this was the funniest thing, y'all. Brandy was shady than a mofo. Every time Ashley talked about the girl, Brandy head was down like, y'all, I'm telling you, go back and look. That's your homework assignment. After you have fulfilled your homework assignment, come back into my comment section and let me know what you think about Brandy's expressions. So anyway, Ashley was talking about, him being on Tinder and how she's still, carrying a thing about it. How she, basically talked to the girl that the girl was a high schooler, okay? Now, Jay ought to be ashamed of himself, but he probably closer in age with her than he is with his wife. And so she was like, the girl don't look like me. So I was like, oh, okay, show a picture. picture of the chick or what the chick looked like. So they was like, do she look like you? She was like, no, totally opposite. So she, pulls the girl picture up, probably on Instagram, Facebook, Tinder, and shows it to her friend. And she's a big girl. And I was like, what? You know them Jamaicans men like some meat up on the bone, boo. Jay said, I got a ticket to ride. Okay. Big girls. Jay is looking for the big girl. She was looked like she was blonde, but she was a thickums like us. Hey, Jay. You know why? Because them big girls got enough girth. You know what I mean? Enough girth to handle that heavy side. So big girls, when you see him swipe left, swipe right, he's looking for you. So, they looking at the girl and everything. So Ashley was like, I need closure. I want to call her. Should I call her now? Because I done had a couple of dry martinis. And, now I have the balls to call because y'all around. See, I can't do it when my girl's not around, but I can do it while y'all around. And so she calls and she gets the voicemail. And then she says, hey, this is Jay's wife. Guess what? You with a man that act like he care, but a man who doesn't love you. What a miserable existence you have got to have when he taking out and going around like Santa Claus and emptying that heavy sack. Because on December, 24, Santa got a heavy sack too. And Santa walk around, you know what I'm saying? He fly from roof to roof and tender to tender and swipe left to swipe right and date nap to date nap, looking for all the little girls and boys who've been good all year. And Santa takes that heavy sack, puts it up on his shoulder like your man did, and he goes and he releases the toys up out that heavy sack. She says that she believes that he's like his daddy. Yeah, boy. But after a while, that sack won't be so heavy because he like the big girls, and the big girls can handle men with them big, heavy sacks. So anyway, the next person that I would like to talk about is Nicole. Nicole is sitting herself in, some kind of little tiki bar with her girlfriend. And I didn't know what was going on with the girls' wig. Okay, so when you go to the beauty supply store and you get that half wig. When you get the half wig, the intention of the half wig is that you do some leave out, put the half wig on, and then you blend that, that leave out in with that half wig. But what her girlfriend said was, it's a bad hair day. You said we filming today? God damn. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead on and pick up my grandmother's half wig. Now, what she didn't realize was that it was a half wig. She thought it was a lace front. Girlfriend's wig was sitting like that. Girlfriend wig was sitting like that. So I said, the hell is going on? But I said, okay, what you need to do, Auntie, is you need to look at them with one eye, okay? So every time the girl came on the screen, I was looking like this, because, this eye is blurrier than the other one. So, but when Nicole came, I was looking out this eye, because this eye's strong. Nicole is sitting there with her girlfriend. This, her girlfriend wants to know why she's back from Morocco unmarried. So Nicole is telling, she's asking Nicole, how did everything go? And Nicole was like, we didn't get married. It wasn't time. We just felt like we weren't ready for it. So her girlfriend was like side-eyeing her, right? Because she was like, bitch, you was lying. But I'm going to go ahead on and let you lie. So, Nicole is telling her, how her family feels about it, that the family ain't really with it, they ain't really with it. And, but she is so happy and thankful and grateful that her girlfriend is with it. She like, you the one, that the only one, okay? that's built like an Amazon. No, I'm just kidding. You the only one that's been, really ride or die for me. And so, I'm happy that we have this relationship with one another, XYZ, knick-knack, patty-brack. And so the girl was like, okay, but I heard when you left here, that he was cheating. And so, Nicole got all uncomfortable. See, she took the keg and basically, chugged down the whole keg of beer in order to be able to answer the girlfriend's that question. Was the mofo cheating or not? Nicole does not believe the stuff that Nicole is saying. Like last week, I thought she was a little. But this week, I realized that she ain't slept. What's happening is she's trying to convince herself that, she gonna have a man in her life. And so Nicole, she goes through the motion of pretending like, everything is cool and copacetic, till the girlfriend start asking her some questions. Nicole tells her, I do got some good news. I didn't get married. My family can't stand them. I lost $6,000. I lost $6,000 that I gave him for a non-existent beauty salon. But girl, I got some good news. She was like, what? She was like, girl, we are going to go to Grenada together. Or Grenada, wherever the hell she going to go. Grenadine, wherever she going. She said that they going together. So the girlfriend was like, I mean, what? We just going on a romantic, non-honeymoon. So the girlfriend, peeping everything out, basically really wanted to know at that point about the cheating. And so, she was telling her, that she didn't want to talk about it. That, what happened between her and Azan stays between her and Hassan. She doesn't want her girlfriend to know anything about what's happening with her. Now, I don't blame Nicole. Nicole is living in a fantasy/reality world. Half of Nicole's brain knows that she's lying. She knows where she's, in order for her to be, it would mean that everything that Nicole is doing is off kilter. But Nicole is knows the truth. She's not slow, because guess what? Nicole knows when she's lying. Her whole body shifts, her face shifts, everything shifts. She is fully cognizant. She is aware of everything that she's doing. She is actually in this present time. She's not living on a spaceship anywhere, and she's definitely not in the toilet like we first believed. Nicole is absolutely aware of what is going on. She says, we just want to be together and we want to be happy. But Nicole knows that she's lying about this. But she is one of those women who is holding out hope that her man is going to change and that one day he's going to love me. Okay? That's where she is. Talking about he's going to love me. Let's talk about Lizzie and Andrei. Lizzie is a god-daggone fool. Okay? All right. So we see Lizzie. She getting up in the morning, that great getting up morning. She goes over to her sister's house to have a conversation with her sister. So when she has a conversation with her sister, basically, she's like complaining about Andrei. She goes to her sister and tells her sister, my life is falling apart. Dad gave us this house. Andrei, did the work in the house, allegedly. And, Dad isn't happy with it. So the sister was like, he ain't do the work up in he ain't do the work in the house. The hell's you talking about? He ain't do no damn work in the house. What's the problem? So here they got this house that the father has given them free of charge, okay? They don't have to pay for anything for the house. And Andrei sits there and tells her that he wants to get an apartment. She now says that I got to go along with my husband. But I'm going along with my husband, and I'm not going to live in the free apartment that my husband and I have. My husband, doesn't want to get a job, basically. He doesn't want to be dependent on my dad, but I got to call daddy and ask daddy for the deposit for us to get this apartment that we could not afford, because if we could afford it, we wouldn't have asked daddy, could we stay in the house? Andrei says he's going to step up as a man. What man? Who? Who said that? So the sister was like, okay, tell me how all this gonna work. You're pissed off with dad. You don't like dad. You're mad with dad. Because she's mad with her father. And then she's talking about some daddy and Andrei being together is not going to work. Them being in the same room. Guess why? Because you the middleman. You the one that's taking the bone back and forth. See, because a dog that'll bring a bone will carry a bone. And you're the one that's going back and forth, carrying the bone back and forth, Lizzie. This is what you're doing, okay? This is what you're doing. Your husband over there kirking out 5 minutes, it looks like, from smacking you in your face, back smacking you in your face. You get up and you walk out the room. But now all of a sudden, you've come to the conclusion that you're going to go along with your husband. But you need your daddy in order for you to get along and go along with your husband. All right. So she's in the car. She calls her dad on the phone. Disrespectful as fuck. Excuse my language. Talks to the dad like he ain't nothing. The dad flat out told her, you are ungrateful ass somebody. You and that damn Andrei. Y'all came to me and asked me to stay in the house. I asked him to do handyman work around the house. This mofo didn't even do it, let alone cut the mofo grass outside. See, I got to calm down. He didn't even cut the grass outside. He didn't do what he promised to do. He said in exchange for the house, he would work on it. So now you're going to call me on the phone and tell me that you're going to leave the house, okay, with your ungrateful ass self, and you're going to get me stuck. Now here, I got to hire a contractor, bring the contractor in to do the work that your man said that he was going to do that he did not do. I got to hire a contractor to come in here and do that work. And I've been without rent because I let you stay up in there rent free. Daddy, whatever. I need some money. I'm going with my husband. I want to be with my husband. And I trust my non-working husband. And I need you to get the deposit for the apartment. So the daddy was like, all right, Lizzie, look. How in the hell you going to get an apartment when you coming to me borrowing the money to put the deposit down? How you going to pay the rent? Well, Dad, by that time, he'll get a job. Well, since you got it all planned out, why don't you wait till the mofo get a job? But no, this mofo don't want a job. They go to a baby to a shop, right? Okay, because I'm going to come back. They go to a baby shop. This mofo up in the baby shop. It's a secondhand baby shop. The best looking baby secondhand shop I've ever seen in my whole goddamn life. Okay? The daggone clothes that hang at the daggone secondhand shops around here look like I was getting ready to say, look like the mofo people is still in the clothes, okay? Look like these bitches is still in the clothes that's hanging up in the daggone secondhand shop around this mofo. If you got a bicycle, you can just about see the little kid kick the stand in and get the riding up on that mofo. That's how raggedy they are. Thank you so much for the super chat. And you walking up in a daggone secondhand shop that's beautiful. She said, I would never do it. Usually I've never done it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the super chat. Who is that? Thank you, Lord Jackson, for the $1, the $2 super chat. Thank you, boo. So he in there, she looking at stuff. Oh, look at these shoes. They so cute. They used. Somebody's dirty feet been in it. But you ain't bringing nothing to the table. Then she sits there, she asks and said, well, so how was the job interview? Because y'all remember, this mofo went on a job interview with a nice little professional black lady. She told him, basically as a trucker, you got to pay your dues. You can't just be getting no route, you know what I'm saying, the JCPenney route, the Amazon route. You got to pay your dues up in this mofo. So we got some call jobs, you know what I'm saying? We'll call you. And we'll put you on as a floater so you can work your way up and get some stability, and we can see, how you roll with the truck and everything. And so this mofo tells her, well, I got to talk to my wife about it. Bitch, you ain't got to talk to me about getting no job. Say yes, okay? Say yes to the dress, or yes to the truck. Say yes to the route. Say yes to the job, bitch. She asked him about the job. He tells her about the will call. She like, oh, okay. I mean, so what? I don't have no understanding. Why you ain't take the job? He gonna sit there, y'all, on the camera and off camera and say, I can't believe that she ain't happy that I'm just gonna be staying home. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Have you lost your black mind? Now, he ain't even black, but at this point, he acting like a ninja, okay? Have you lost your black mind? This mofo says she ain't even happy. I thought she would be happy that I was staying home. Okay. So now you wondering why I took the back of a baby. She would bust you all upside your eye. You calling the police? You just assaulted me, mofo. He seriously don't want to work. He said now what he want to do is be a handyman. All the trucking classes and all the money that Lizzie said that they put into trucking, this most folks said, now I want to be a handyman. I want to put my shiznit out there on Craigslist and get me a little card, do an advertisement for a handyman, because that's what I did over in Moldova. And, and so basically, I'm going to be around people's houses, skip to the loo, my darling, and fixing in mofo sinks. You done lost your goddamn mind. So Lizzie was like, so how all this gonna happen? When is all this gonna happen? So he said, you ain't be supportive. And I'm telling you right now, you making me fucking mad. You irritating the dog about it, me. Oh, I got your irritating the dog about you. Oh, I got that. Because let me tell you what you're gonna be living in, mofo. A crate with a blanket. Do you hear what I'm saying? You're going to be living in a crate with a blanket. So this mofo, basically, he don't want to work. He don't want a job. I got Game of Thrones, all kinds of stuff coming up on my daggone. That episode must have been good because everybody talking about it, okay? But I missed it for my babies. So Lizzie ordered, she knows. She says, I want to be supportive. Now, back to the phone call with her daddy. Her daddy said, you know what, baby, you pregnant. You dumb as fuck, but you pregnant. And so what every daddy gonna do, I'm gonna help you and I'm gonna do it. Well, daddy, I don't want you to tell Andrei that I got the money from you. It was just a bonus at work. Can you tell him that? And good old daddy, good old slimy daddy that wanna run and control her life, said yes to helping her, and yes to lying and covering up her garbage. Andrei is moving. They move out the apartment. And Andrei think this because Lizzie got a bonus. Lizzie's sitting up, laying up on the bed, talking about, I support my husband. I love my husband. I'm ride or die with my husband. And we moved out. And I'm making enough. That's why the bitch don't want to work. Because he thinking that you got all this money. He thinking that he a rich dude. He ain't a rich dude. So basically, guess what? They moved out and daddy taking care of him. The producer asked him how y'all get the money. He said Lizzie been working real hard at work. Lizzie lied. How long you think you gonna stay happily married to Andrei and you lying about stuff like that? How long you think the relationship gonna stay together? I'm waiting. No, I'm not. I'm moving on to the next couple. Pedro and that damn Chantel. Pedro done with Chantel. And I don't blame Pedro. And I don't blame Chantel. You know, I'm wishy-washy. I'm back and forth with them. I'm two-faced and hypocritical about them. Because every week when I see it, I changes my damn mind. And I'm an old fat black woman, so I'm entitled to do so. Okay? Don't get mad at your auntie. All right? All those who think that Pedro, okay, let me put my glasses on. We about to get a little interactive up on this mofo real quick, okay? Everybody that think that Pedro is not coming back, no. Everybody that think that Pedro is right for going to the DR, put a 1. Everybody that thinks, no. If you think that Pedro is right, put an airplane in it. If you think that he needs to go over to the DR, put an airplane. Don't put a 1, put an airplane in it, okay? All right. If you think that Pedro is supposed, you know, he need to stay home with his boo, put a house in the comments, in the live comments. Okay, so there go 1 airplane. Okay, so Rick said, I'm giving you 2 airplanes, okay? Y'all said Team Pedro, Miriam said, okay, boo, zoom, 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 zoom. Somebody done, Ultra done put a rocket ship up in there. Okay, we got a couple of houses. Victoria gave a house and Marty gave a house. Okay, all right, Cassandra said airplane zoom. All right, okay, so you... All right, so look like the airplane. Oh, they gonna know a little long. Okay, Rochelle gave a little house. Victoria gave 3 houses. Eva said, look, zoom, 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 zoom with the boom, boom, boom with the zoom, zoom. Said, okay, all I want to do is boom, boom. Okay. So even though we had some houses out there, for the most part, it's zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm with the zoom, zoom, zoom. Chantel comes home from work with her tight ass little... her tight ass uniform on, okay? Them breasts is pulling like so she comes in the house and everything. She got a little pink uniform on and Pedro packing. So she sits down on the sofa and she's like, you know, so you packing? Pedro was like, I ain't even answering that. Fucking look like I'm doing. And so, you know, was like, you know, so you going to the DR? So Pedro was like, yeah. She was like, so, I mean, you know, when you coming back? Pedro said, I don't know if I'm coming back. Pedro said, bitch, I don't know if I'm coming back. Who told you I was coming back? So she was like, I mean, you know, for you not to get a return ticket. Pedro said, I don't know how long. Well, you know, you're going to end up getting laid off your job. He said, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Now, I don't know a whole lot of English. Bitch, I know how to talk to my supervisor. And my supervisor's cool with me taking this extended leave of absence. He said he gonna hold my mofo job. Now, I added that in there, but basically that's what he was saying. He gonna hold my mofo job until I come back. So, you know, Chantel was without, you know, without an argument at this point because Pedro went on and said, you know, I'm shutting this down. So you know what I need from everybody, okay? Since Pedro decided he wanted to shut this down, go ahead on to put a door in the comment section for shut this door down, okay? Pedro was like, shut the f up. I'm leaving. I got a one-way ticket to ride, and I ain't coming back. I'm hitting the road, Jack. I won't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. I hit the road, Jack. I ain't coming back no more. What you say? I hit the road, Jack. I ain't coming back no more, no more, no more, no more. I hit the road, Jack. I ain't coming back. You see them doors. Okay. Pedro was the hell up out of there. Okay. Chantel is now going to sit up there and say, Pedro, I need you, when you go over there, to defend me with your family. I don't need you to blame me for anything. Talk only good about me. Pedro said, like you do with your family? Like you do with your family? Pedro said, I need to get up out of here. I need some space and I need to get away from her. Have you ever been in a situation where you just needed to escape? That's Pedro right now. So, Chantel gets mad and she goes into the room because she doesn't want to hear it. I can't even imagine being in another country and my spouse's family treats me as poorly and as Chantel's family do. Come on, y'all. Even though y'all put them houses in there, y'all know daggone well that you could not stay in a relationship and would not want to stay in a relationship with a family that has treated you as poorly as the family Chantel has treated Pedro. Right, wrong, or indifferent. And every time she brings it up, she's always blaming Pedro. Pedro and River was wrong, okay? They both were wrong in this situation. It got escalated. So the next thing you know, they waking up the next day, it's raining, and Pedro got his bags packed. He got a super duper suitcase. He got one of them suitcases that said, bitch, I ain't coming back for 30 days and 30 nights. Now she's in the car and she's feeling some kind of way. She argued with him, walked away on the conversation, you know what I'm saying, shut the door, slammed the door, and now she wants to make amends because she doesn't want him to remember her that way, just in case that ass don't come back. But you know what? She's suspicious of Pedro. And the reason why she's suspicious of Pedro is because she's listened to all the things that the family has said. They said he's going out there to do a plantain farm. Then they said he out there, what is he doing with the money, y'all? Harvesting American dollar. So all of this stuff, you allowed your family to talk you out of some good wieners, okay? Because I know, okay, so anyway, stay focused on it. Stay focused. So she in the car, she said, Pedro, I love you, right? Pedro like, yeah. Pedro, about the family. He was like, whatever. Pedro don't want to hear it anymore. Pedro is done, tied and through. He's broken down. 3 years, okay? He was a lover and a secretary, working every day of the week, helping you get on your feet. 11 years, okay? That's where Pedro is. He tired. When she sat in the car and tried to talk to him about his family and about her family, she said, Pedro, do you understand what I'm saying? He said, no. Pedro's not at the position where he wants to hear or understand anything that she's saying. And frankly, I can't blame Pedro. And so the next thing that we see, is they get to the airport. They're at the airport. She's dropping Pedro off. She wants to kiss Pedro and hug Pedro. It was like that. It was like that. I said, damn. I was surprised he didn't put a piece of saran wrap in between them. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Chantel was broken. Now Chantel sees. Because, see, you never miss a good thing till it's gone. And now that he has, he's getting ready to get up on the airplane and fly over to the DR. Now you want to apologize. But really, you're not apologizing. It's an apology of convenience. because I didn't think that you would really leave me. But he left. Oh, Pedro got the hell up out of here on the first Delta American Airlines JetBlue Southwest. Pedro got up out of here. She was sitting at the airport looking dumb because he wouldn't even give her no loving. When she put her arm around him, get me. Pedro was like, "Erk, I'm out." And you know what that was? That was basically like, okay. You know when you tell somebody kiss your ass, and you know you sitting in the seat, you gotta rise up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what your auntie doing. When you telling somebody kiss your butt, you gotta do like this, y'all. Okay? All right. Make sure they get them all of it. All right. Pedro got over there with his mama and Nicole was standing up in the airport. Mama look good. Mama got that hair all bumped up and cut all up the head. You know what I'm saying? Mama got the hair cut. Got the little dop in there. I said, "Hey, go ahead, mama. Mama say, what's up, Uncle Son? Go ahead, moms." That American money looking good on you. Your son looking beautiful, good. Okay? When they saw Pedro at the airport, they was like, "Pedro, you done got fat." He was like, "This muscle." They was like, "I mean, you know you sick." They gonna eat him up. He done harvested enough American coins. He done harvested some American dollars. And he thick like a snicker. Pedro looking like a thicker than a snicker. He looking the truth like a baby Ruth. Raw. Okay. Pedro doing the damn thing. Don't care what Pedro got over to his mother and was happy as I don't know what to see him. They got to the house and said, "Welcome to the casa. My casa, your casa. Say casa, your casa. American dollar, your casa, and the salsa." You get that? Pedro came up in there and was like, "Whoa, Mom, go ahead, shorty. Go ahead, shorty. Go ahead, shorty. Go ahead, shorty. You don't hold that more. They was like, "Yeah, our casa said casa, my casa said casa. Your dollars that he paid for the salsa on the casa." They went up in there and pump on them, boop, okay? Nicole got the pork. Cheers up in his mouth. When you think you made it and everything, you know what I'm saying? You be like, "Cheers up in his mouth. Cling, cling, clang, 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 clang." They were like that. It wasn't no clink, clink, clink. They were like, clang, 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 clang. They like, Pedro paid a rent up in this mofo. Pedro cooked us up. We got zebra chairs up in this. Pedro got us with the straight zebra chairs. We got a little countertop, little formica going on up in here. You know what I'm saying? Little room. He got a room going this way. Pedro said, "Yeah, mama. Yeah, mama. I can't deal with this family, Chantel." Basically, they wanted to know how Pedro was doing. Pedro told them, you know, how he was, you know, all the stuff that was going on. And they gave him some sound advice. Pedro's mother said, "You know what, they act like they, you know, they're the type of people, you know, that they better than somebody. You know, they sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? They rich and you know, I like Nene Leakes. I'm rich, bitch." But she said they ain't got the material things that, you know, to match up with it. They think they sophisticated and everything. But they ain't got the, you know, they ain't got it like that. They fake. And I was like, "Mama, now, last time I checked, You didn't have zebra chairs in the foyer. Okay? The last time I checked, you was sitting up at a table, looked like that joint was Little House up on the prairie. Chairs wasn't even matching up on that mofo. And now you think that you all that, and you ain't got nothing to match for it, but your son's allegedly harvested money. Your son taking care of you and got you with the new dye and the new do and Nicole with them braces on her mouth. Don't think we ain't checked you over here. We ain't stupid Americans. We see what's going on, mama, in your casa, okay? Pedro said, he loves Chantel, but he don't feel supported by the family. They treat him poorly, and he tired. And they could see the physical change in his son. That, they said Pedro left happy, and he came back heavy. And that got to be a lot for a family to deal with. But mama, you ain't no better than family Chantel. You're not. So for you to make a comment like that, I thought was just like disrespectful in the pot calling the kettle black, because you straight think you have arrived off your son's money. They told Pedro at the end of the day, even though they don't really rock with and lean with Chantel, they'll support him in his decision. He's got time now where he has to sit there and make a decision about what he gonna do. Let me tell y'all something. Pedro and Chantel, they asked Chantel, where do you think your marriage is? Chantel was like, I don't know. I think my marriage may be lost. No, your marriage lost at this point. There's no love in the relationship. And without love and without trust, there is no relationship. I'm hoping that they be able to work that joint out. We'll see this July when we see the family Chantel come on. And y'all know I can't wait for that. I'll be up late just like I am now. I'll be up late waiting on that joint to do a review on the family Chantel. I can't wait for that joint to come on. Who's the last couple that we need to talk about? Botox Larissa. Larissa said, Negro, if you want me to suck your thumb, you about to pay for this. All this right hand. So we see Coltee and Larissa sitting in a restaurant. It's after the court and everything. And after the trial, and she's been set free and she don't have to spend time in jail any longer. The charges have been dismissed, and so they have a celebratory dinner. Cole is sitting across the table from Larissa, and they ain't holding hands like he was with Mom Debbie. Matter of fact, there was quite a bit of distance between him and Larissa. Okay, now I understand production got to be there, but y'all didn't care nothing about production. I started to tell Colt and his mother to get a hotel room. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I'm just observing. I'm just talking about what I observed. I thought they needed to get a room. But I digress. But he's sitting at the table with Larissa, and he's barely making any contact with her. He tells Larissa that he loves her. They both sit there and discuss, basically what they want to see improved in the relationship. Larissa said basically she wants $1 million from Coltee. You talking about delusional. $1 million? If he had $1 million, he would get those breasts cut off. He's a cheap ass. So basically, they sitting there, and Coltee is saying, Larissa, I want your temperature, your temper to, you to be able to maintain your temper. I need you to love my mother with all your heart, all your might, and all your strength. Larissa says, I need your money. Money, 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 money. I need you to take care of me. And when I ask you for something, I need you to give it to me. So her and Cole go back and forth, about what they want out of the relationship. Coltee's whole thing is Debbie. He needs Larissa to accept his mama. And Larissa Larissa want his money. Larissa said, when I asked you for that, when I asked you for that Chanel bag, it was only $3,000. You better $3,000 your ass on a pole. How about you do that? You know what you got. And women these days are getting it for themselves. And Coltee made a comment. He said, you sounding like a prostitute. She says wives are the biggest prostitutes there are. Or something to that effect. How dare you demean the role of a wife to that of a prostitute? That's how you see being a wife? That you just spread them wide and suck it. And this makes you a wife? This what you think the role is? A $3,000 Chanel bag? And then you gonna do what? Suck his thumb? So they're at the table negotiating. She talks about, I want an allowance. She starts off at $1,000 a month. Coltee said, hold up now, goddamn. Hold on. Who are you talking to? Larissa, that's too high. She goes from $1,000 down to $300. Coltee said, now I don't know about the three. I don't know about the three, but we're going to go ahead on and get you a little car. She said, well, what about two? Coltee said, we can do that. You going to live off $200 a month. I can't even live off $200 for an hour. $200 a month, and she told me something, I'm a negotiator. I kept sitting up there thinking, is this a joke? She said, I want to get $1 million from Coltee. I may not get the $1 million from Coltee. I got 200, but at least it ain't zero. So you ain't even a good prostitute because you just sold yourself cheap. You negotiated at $1,000 and didn't even go to $700. When you negotiating, boo, you go from $1,000 to $900, $900 to $800, $700, $750, $650, $5. You drop from $1,000 all the way down to $300, and you the negotiator, you the smart one. You just might need to stay on your back. If that's the kind of math you doing in your life, you can live off of $200? Who the hell can live off of $200 a month? Round these parts. I can't. So anyway, Colt says he's going to get her a prepaid, not a card to his account, a prepaid card with $200 for her to live off for the month. She's satisfied and she's happy with that. So then she, they leave the restaurant. He kisses her hand across the table. But see, with Debbie, he had that compassion. With Debbie, remember they was doing like this. They was thumbing it. You know what I'm saying? They was thumbing. Get her wrong. Coltee and Debbie get her wrong. Allegedly. And so, she leaves out. The next day we see Larissa. She decides that she's going to go head on and get her some damn Botox. She tell Coltee, if you want your peen sucked, if you want, if he don't get this Botox done, he never having sex with me again. So you see, your husband is a trick. You like, y'all, I can't get that out of my head. You see Coltee as a trick. You ain't changed. You said you left your babies over there to come over here for a better life, but you, and it was so many allegations that was made about Larissa when she first came over, about her occupation. And now you're going to sit here on television and prove some of that stuff to be possibly true? Larissa. You're going to take the sanctity of marriage, ball it up in a little napkin, and throw it on the ground. All to be, as you say, a wife/prostitute. And all you getting is $200 a month. Now you got Coltee up in there getting you some blow-up doll lips. She want to look like somebody in Hollywood. So they go to the thing. They tell them how much the Botox cost. I think it was like $457 or $357, something like that, somewhere around in there. So, Coltee was like, I don't know already. Coltee went on and got it because she told him, you want a blowjob, don't you? So Coltee said, what one got to do with the other one? She said, it's going to, it's going to motivate me just to get my lips blown up. I've never even thought of nothing like that. So Cole says, okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pay for it. You sucker me. You embarrass me. You got here. I hit the producers up for an extra couple of $100. Come on, let's go ahead on and do it. So she jumping up and down. Hercules, she's happy. So, she goes back. She tells the lady, basically, this is her first time having it done. She asks her how much is it going to get her, how much does it cost for her to get her cheeks and everything done. The lady said, $700 or $800 for one needle, for two, $1,600. She says, well, what about, when I get, all of this chiseled and I can get all of this chiseled. So the lady tells her, that's like $850, $850 to $2,400 and up. But what I want to get my lips so that I don't have a cupid here. Okay? I just want it to be just straight like that. I just want to be straight like that, and I want it to be straight blowed up. So the lady said, okay. They like, the cupid is natural. It's natural for you to have a little bow right there. She's like, I don't want the bow. I want the hoe. Give me the hoe lips. I don't want the bow lips. Give me the hoes. So the lady said, all right, your wish is my command. She started sticking needles up, and Coltee said, you so quiet. I love the piece of quiet. She said, okay. So they get to sticking her all up in her lips and all of that kind of stuff. And then, so she gets the hoe lips, so she got the hoe. Really? Really? So he pays for it. He gives it to her. He tells her, he makes a shady comment and say, you need to get a job. Here's the thing. As a woman or as a man, we should have the right to change and fix anything that we want to change and fix on our bodies. If I had enough money and didn't have other things that I thought were a priority to me, then maybe I would go ahead on to get me a tummy tuck. Okay? I'm an older woman. I might even get my breasts lifted. But as long as they got a bra in the store and a girdle and some Spanx, I'm good. It's not a priority for me. Other things are priority. Now, ain't nothing wrong with changing and enhancing your body, so don't get it twisted. But it's the attitude in which she's doing it. In order for me to continue to serve you as my husband, I'm going to act as if I'm your hoe. That's where the issue is. You don't have to be, and you don't have to use that as leverage. You ask, this is what I want done, period. The prostitute comments and all that coming from her and Coltee, and then Coltee said that is sexy. I like that. It's her attitude about it. And then you got this woman sitting out there with these GoFundMes, all these GoFundMes, where some people have felt like that's what she used the money for. She goes and Carmen goes and says and tells me in a live interview that she got all this Botox and all of this stuff. She got this stuff free. Didn't look free to me. It didn't look free to me. Looked like somebody swiped their mofo credit card. So yes, you can enhance anything you want on your body. Okay? And I have a right to have an opinion about what you said and what you did. Because that's what we all here for. We all here for the mess. We here for the shenanigans. So ain't nobody out there need to be disciplining nobody about no opinion that they got up on this mofo unless they just flat out saying the SHI word out here. You have a right to your opinion just like they do. You don't like it? Pass the comment by. But frankly, as far as I'm concerned, she got other priorities like kids sitting in a whole other country. And you worrying about Botox? You worrying about your cheeks being chiseled? And you got kids in a whole other country? You don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, and you're going to take your body and reduce it down till I give you sex in exchange for Botox? I will suck you off in exchange for a brand new lip, and you don't see nothing wrong with that? I do. I do. And I have a right to my opinion. And everybody else do too. So ain't nobody out there that don't need to be checking nobody. No offense. I ain't mad at nobody. See, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And as far as I'm concerned, as a woman, if I even thought to do something like that, I sure wouldn't admit to it. Wouldn't nobody know. I'd take that to my mofo grave. We do what we got to do when we feel like we got to do it. She going to sit up there and tell this mofo she wants a Chanel bag. A $3,000 Chanel bag. She ain't even got $3,000 to put in it. This bitch got $200 a month to put in a $3,000 Chanel bag. Get your fucking priorities together. And the money coming off a prepaid card. She called herself trying to get Coltee for some money in a divorce. She ain't get jack but a blown up lips. And maybe some high cheekbones. Accept yourself. What are we saying to our kids? People have to learn how to accept themselves the way that they are. You think I want all this? It's how you what you do. And that's no example. And I know she ain't trying to be no example because I saw her out there today with a bathing suit on that look like dental floss. And it's okay. When you got children dying of anorexia and all of this kind of stuff, trying to keep up with an image that is fake as fuck. An image she brought and paid for off the sweat of her kids. We're children. Are you running around here in bathing suits and dental floss up your ass? And Botox in your cheek and all up in your chin? What about your children? And then you gonna sit up there and tell me something. My family would be humiliated if I left the United States. And the only thing you have contributed to this fucking society is some dental floss up in the crack of your ass. And I said that. What you doing with your American dream? But anyway, thank you all. This is the end of my review. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Yes, your auntie is looking a little rough tonight, okay? But you know, again, I'm in my new home. I'm still getting things fixed up. Of course, you know, you see that little box right there. Y'all see that box right there? I got boxes all over. But I thank you again for everybody who has been here tonight. Thank you all so much for your comments and everything. I'm not attacking anybody. I hope nobody feels attacked by what I said tonight, but I think I needed to address it. And you know what? Because at the end of the day, we're all entitled to our opinion. So have your way in the comments section. And I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to do pillow talk. I missed it last week, but I'm gonna get you on it. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to my moderators who showed up and to everybody who super chatted. I love you all to pieces. Mwah. Bye-bye. And hit that damn thumbs up button. 400 people out here. Yeah, because that's almost 400 people out here, and I got 104. Love y'all.